Don't touch the screen now that we're going. Okay, this is hands apart when the Saints go marching in. Start with the right hand. Here's middle C. The right hand's in G position. The left hand will be in G position too, but right now we're just doing the right hand. So start on G, up a third to B, up a second to C, up a second to D, and then we have a rest, and then it goes G, B, C, and then measure 3 is a whole note D. And measure 4 is a rest, and then G, B, C, and then the next measure is D, down a third to B, then the next measure is down a third to G, up a third to B. Now we're going to the second page, down a second to A for a whole note. And then measure 8 is rest, and then B, down a second to A, down a second to G. Same note again on G. And measure 10 is up a third to B, up a third to D, and measure 11 is another D, and then down a second to C, then rest on measure 12 at the beginning, and then B, C, and measure 13 is D, down a third to B, measure 14 is A twice, and then G, and measure 15, and then rest in measure 16, and then the second half of measure 16 is B, C, measure 17 is D, B, measure 18 is A twice, measure 19 is G, and then 2 G chords, and then the last measure is just a G. Okay, now we're going to do the left hand. G chords. So there's 4 G chords. And then measure 3 to 4 is another 4 G chords. And then there's nothing else on the first page. Bar 7 on the second page, we start with your forefinger on A, up a second to B, up a second sharp to C sharp, and then a staccato D in measure 8. The measure 9 is a G chord for a whole note. Measure 10 is a rest. Measure 11 you rest for 2 beats, and then you come in on beat 3 with A, B, C, and then you rest. And then measure 13 is a G chord. Measure 14 is C and D. Measure 15 is rest, G chord, G chord, G chord. 16 is G chord. And then B, C, and then measure 17 is D. And down a third to B. Then a second to A, and measure 18, same. And then down a second and 19 is G. And then 2 G chords. And then the last measure is a G chord as well. Okay, so just the hands apart this week, that's it.